Hello, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to the channel. Hey guys, so today I want to go over some of the stocks that are on watch for tomorrow. First of all, let's go ahead and watch SPY here. You can see here on the daily we are in a current downtrend here. We do have support here on the 4-hour. You can see I have an alert here. If we bounce here pre-market, we have room to jump back up to around this 440 area. You can see right here on the 1 hour 441, 445 area. And if there's gonna be a lot of resistance up here, so looking for a bounce here. Also, if it breaks tomorrow, if we continue bleeding and break this support here 435, we do have room to go down to about 429. You can see we have some downtrends here on the 4-hour and the hourly as well. So that's what I'm looking for the SPY, either a bounce or a break, and the bleeding continues all the way to 429. So tomorrow we'll see what happens. We did close on a pretty big volume red bar here, with momentum shifting to the downside. So we'll see tomorrow what it brings. But again, we broke below this doji, and that was the strategy going into the market. We said, okay, we break below, we're playing puts, we break above, we're playing calls. So yeah, that's the way it worked today, guys. Pretty nasty in the market, but hey, we trade both ways. And there in the Discord channel that I'm in with the traders, I was live and I was taking some puts early on the pre-market, wherein all the criteria told us that the stock was going down. So that was beautiful, and that was fun. So that's with the SPY. Let's go ahead and go check what's going on with the Qs. Kind of the same thing, same pattern here on the Qs. You have this flat bottom now, momentum to the downside, volume red. Again, we have some support here at 342. So bleeding continues pre-market. If not at the open, if we continue following, that's going to be a potential support area, and see if we'd hold. Okay, if it continues bleeding, again, look at this. Same thing as SPY. We do have room on this one to 336. That's the same thing that we have in the 1 hour here on that downtrend. All right, so keep an eye on that. Make sure you have your levels ready for tomorrow. And some of the things I'm looking at tomorrow is, one of them is XPEV. Okay, and you could see here we have a flat bottom. Today we did have red volume. But it held up pretty good, even if the market was kind of selling off here. We do have room to 41, 42. If the market kind of reverses tomorrow, if we start moving to the upside, we do have room to hit that 41, 42 area. So pay attention to that on XPEV. Let's draw that area here. This is going to be the potential targets that we want to hit in XPEV. We also have here on the daily a trend line up there, so it's going to be a lot of resistance. But as long as we hold that support around 38.42, we have room to the upside. So watch that. Also, you can also watch for a potential bounce here on XPEV, right? And then we move to the upside. So that's another thing that you can watch on XPEV if you like this ticker name. Another one is Fisker Fsr. Okay, Fisker looking great on the daily. We did have a lot of red volume today, but even at that, guys, look at the 1 hour. It held pretty well, not too bad, didn't sell off too bad. And so Fisker does have potential, momentum moving to the upside. I don't like that red bar, but if tomorrow we can hold, we can continue to the upside. It did come to hold support here, so watch for potential bounce tomorrow. If not, here on the hourly we do have a support at 1230. So potentially we can come at 1230 and then bounce up, and you can, you know, get a trade there. But eventually, you know, if we keep getting flat bottoms here, momentum keeps going, shifting to the upside, we could potentially hit on the target on a couple of days to about 1532. That's well, we look at the hourly, 1450 to around 1450, 1550, around that area, I would say you can shoot for. So that's FSR. That's something that I'm looking at. Also, WKHS is something that I'm looking at. Workhorse. It does have earnings coming up on the 1st, so I wouldn't hold through earnings, but you know, something you can day trade, something you can take a swing at. You can see we have a crazy just bleeding to the bottom here. We finally broke support of that trend, and you know, we're building a squeeze here, and I like that for a potential here. If we break to the upside, all right, we do have potential to run to about $5 if we break this to the upside. So we do have a trend line here on the 1 hour that tomorrow you want to keep an eye on. You wanted to hold this trend line for more potential upside. Okay, so watch that 325 needs to hold, and you know, 312, there is a support there on the 1 hour as well. Look at this wedge here. If we can break above here, you know, we can have a little bit of room to run to about that $5. So watch that. We don't want to break below anything below. It's going to be bearish, so keep an eye on that. So we need to stay above that 312 range. But watch WKHS for some upside there. Let's go ahead and check out Tesla. Tesla, again, we broke that daily uptrend, and we're just kind of been consolidating back and forth around this range right here. We are building a squeeze. We have red volume, so watch this, guys. We could squeeze to the bottom. Watch this flag right here on the daily. All right, that's looking like a kind of a bearish flag there, so watch for a break to the downside. We couldn't come back to 782 unless we break to the upside, so we'll see. Keep that on your watch list. Tesla does have room to come tomorrow to about this 850. Yeah, on this uptrend here on Tesla 850. So the problem that I'm seeing now with this one is that we're gonna break that uptrend, that flag to the downside. So this 850 might not hold, okay, because of the daily squeeze that we have here. This fire short, this thing can come all the way to 792. So you gotta be careful. So we'll see the level 2 in the time and sales when we get to this level, and let's see if it gets bought back up. So what could happen is that if we get to 750, which is about here, we could break and then come back right to about 880, and then continue down all of next week. So that can also happen, and so we'll bounce off this level here, test the trend like stocks like to do, and then come down, come back down. So keep an eye on that for Tesla. And some of our favorites, Nvda. Let's see how Nvda is doing. So Nvda, again, we cannot break this trend, guys, on the daily. Okay, and that's why I have an alert there. And once we get above this trend, I think we can have a bull run here on Nvidia. but again, kind of consolidating around this area. And yeah, we need to break above here. We are holding this nice support 237. So nice support there that we're building. So I'm going to go ahead and put a support level there, and we need to hold above that support and break to the upside. If we break to the downside here, it's not good. We're probably going to come and test that $200 area again. So keep that on watch. Nvidia. Yeah, so some support here on this range. All right, AMD. AMD again. Looks like it wants to come and test this 99 area again on the daily, but here on the 4 hour, we could hit 110 to 103 support. So tomorrow 110, watch for a bounce there. If we do break above, now we have room to run to about 103. So 110 needs to hold. If not, you know, we're gonna break down and test this downtrend right here and probably bounce back up. So make sure you have those levels. Airbnb had a great run, guys. Today again, it didn't do so well because the market was kind of not good today, but you could see we kind of went up and down sideways for some time, and then towards the end of the day we kind of sold off a little bit, but wasn't too bad. You could see we started getting in here on this daily downtrend. We mentioned it here on the video, and we've been going up slowly every day. So still looking good, 175 here. I have an alert for potential bounce on Airbnb. We get here, we can get a day trade on a bounce on a reversal confirmation. And how do we know, how do we get in those reversal confirmations? We talk about them all the time on the Discord while I'm live with some of the traders there. It's pretty fun. If you don't have nowhere to trade live, yeah, I would invite you to join us. Join us on our Discord. The link's down below. Let's see, UPST looking good. We finally broke above this level right here, broke with earnings, and now we're waiting for it to come and test again this level here for a potential bounce, all right, for a higher move. So keep an eye on that. You can see the squeeze here and then fired this day that had earnings. So, but before earnings, you could see it was setting up right here. All right, a nice volume squeeze going on with the candle crossing over the EMAs. Beautiful. Apple. All right, so Apple struggling in this area. The whole market is you know, coming down. Apple's trying to stay alive there, but Apple's always does really good in keeping its range here. So it's still holding up well. And for Apple, if you want to dip, if you're looking for the dip, 165, okay, this would be a good dip for a potential long. Just wait for a confirmation reversal, and if that doesn't work, then potentially, you know, you're gonna come down to 161 for a potential bounce. So let's go ahead and put a a trend there. And if that doesn't work, all right, if we break below, then 161 will be next target. All right, what else? What else? What else? What is Disney? Disney testing this uptrend on the 4-hour. Let's see if it holds tomorrow. If this can hold and reverse, we can test that 160 again. If not, if the market continues to be weak, we could potentially break that trend and come and test that 147 right here. 147, 149, 147. What else? What else? Let's see. Roku continues to get destroyed. I think it had earnings today. I haven't looked at them, but you could see not a good report. Shopify, not good neither. You can see we had the flag here on Shopify on the daily. You see that? The squeeze flag, spare flag, shot down. There it is. That's the same thing that we're looking for Tesla. Okay. See that flag? See the squeeze? This could fire to the short side. So keep an eye on that. Watch it closely. What else? What else? Here's another one. Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft continues, and this is what I've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. Is that we broke this uptrends we had on daily, right, for many months, and we finally broke, right. And when we're coming up, I kept telling you guys we're not out of the woods yet, guys. We're not out of the woods. I know on smaller time frames, everybody thinks we're going to the moon. We're in recovery mode. We're going back to all-time highs. And I kept telling you guys, not that I'm a bear, you know, I'm a bull, you know, by nature. I have investment in stocks. I want the stocks to go up, but let's talk reality. You know, we're going to hit this trend line and probably reject. And there we go. Okay. If you've been watching the channel, you can go back to my videos and you can see that I've been talking about this all the time. Okay. Netflix. Netflix coming back down to the support area. Adobe. Yeah, Adobe getting destroyed. We're coming near support here in this area. Let's see how well that holds. Again, look at this uptrend that we had on daily. All right, all these bounces were working. Now they're not working. But again, we came on this one. We didn't quite go and test it all the way to the upside, but what you can see, we went up some, and now we're going down. All right. Twitter consolidating. I think Twitter's building. Yeah. We have like a bear flag here on Twitter as well. So that breaks. Look at this right here. We can break to the downside. 32. So a bunch of bear flags showing up on the dailies. All right, coin. This is probably going to be my last one. Coin. Okay, so coin, we broke this downtrend. All right. So just the opposite when we break a trend, right? Like here we broke a trend, we came and tested, and then we continued to the downside. So on coin here, we broke the trend, we're coming to test it, and then probably continue to the upside. All right, so watch coin for that type of move, right? And for, let's look at some support areas that you can catch some coin and potentially ride it back up for a reversal. And I think we are just at that support. Okay, around that 190. It's a good support. So watch coin here. If it holds, this could have a nice reversal to the upside. 200, 203, and has been resistance. So coin, put it on watch list. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you have enjoyed it. Look, and we're building a squeeze Jew on coin. So broke downtrend. We're gonna test the trend, and let's see if we can get a move to the upside. Right, like in this right here on coin. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are enjoying the content. If you are, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe and share with your family and friends. Hopefully it makes sense to you. I try to keep it simple. My strategies are very simple and I think very effective according to the traders that are on Discord with me. They've been on different Discord channels, and you know, they say my strategy is probably the simplest to follow, and it works. And you know, it keeps your emotions out of the game. It keeps your emotions intact with my strategy, and so that's has been their feedback to me. So if you want to join us, I go live 30 minutes before market, and then I trade live with you guys during the market open as well. If you would like to join us, click on the link below to join us on Discord. And other than that, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching the content. Hope you like it. Hope you share it with your family and friends so they can start learning. And other than that, if I didn't cover a stock that you like, go ahead and put it on the comments and I'll cover it on the next video. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys mañana. Many blessings, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.